Hi everybody, Donna from donnasdreamworks.blogspot.com. The other day I was showing you some banner pieces I was making, and I had some letters on them. Well, after I looked at them, I just didn't like them. So I started them again, and I just wanted to share with you the first couple that I have done. I'm pretty well done with them. I think I might go back after I get everything done and look at them all and see if there's anything else I want to add. But I used the same paper. I didn't want to waste it. But I cut them so that they look more like a coffin. And then I backed them with a lightweight chipboard. This is a black chipboard that was in a package that I got at Joann's. And it's not really heavy enough for when I make mini albums, but it was a nice weight to back these tags so that they would hang nicely. So I wanted to just share with you the first couple I made and what I did. With the first one, I just used plain orange paper, and I stamped it with this spider stamp. Okay, and this is actually a Canadian Maple Collection stamp. I don't have a clue where it came from, probably Michael's. So what I've done, I've stamped all over the page and then used some cobweb material to add some cobwebs for the spiders. I didn't have any stitch witchery. I was going to use that technique, and for those of you who don't know it, I'd be glad to show it sometime. But you can use that stitch witchery you get at Joann's to hem things to make cobwebs. But I happen to have some of this cobweb material that I got last year at the dollar store, and it even includes 4 spiders. And so I have one more spider left in here. I used one already for another project. And if you pull this very thinly, you can just keep stretching it until it's very thin. Then you can see that it's quite transparent. You can see through it nicely to see what's underneath, but it creates a nice web effect. So what I did is just spray this with spray glue and then just kind of push this around and spread it out a bit to make the cobwebs. I then added a couple of spiders, and they're hot glued on. My letters were cut on the Cricut, and because I have a gypsy, I was able to line them up on this sheet so that I could make 3 of each letter, and then I glued them together, and that created more of a chipboard feel to them. And as you can see on the bottom here, the L's, because I have a gypsy, I can turn them upside down and they can fit. I fit all 6 of them on this one sheet. So that works out very well, and they were cut a little bit larger than 3 inches. Then I took some glue and painted the H and just added some Martha Stewart Onyx glitter. It's a very fine glitter. Remind yourself, don't do this underneath the ceiling fan. And that's about it. I might go back and do a little things with some of the bellies of the spiders, but right now I'm moving on to the next one, and I think it came out quite cute. So there's the H. And the second one I did is the A. And for this one, what I did is the same shape, the same backed again, but I painted it with school glue, just the Elmer's school glue, and then I painted it with black paint and used my heat tool to kind of make a crackle effect. And I not only made a crackle effect, but I actually melted some of the glue. I don't know if you can see in here. I melted some of the black paint, I'm sorry. I had put it on thicker in some areas, and I made it bubble up so that it would kind of make a strange looking shape on the card. And it worked out quite well. Then I added some black lace that I had and a black rose, which was from a bunch of black flowers that I have here that I used last year in a project. These are haunted house flowers from Michael's. And this is one of the leaves from the same thing. The other little embellishment here is the dreaded hot glue strings, but they weren't dreaded this time. I actually made them come out and made like little cobwebby looking things on the flower, as well as on the card. Now right now I've just attached some black ribbon up here. These will probably be all tied together when I finish. And I do think I'm probably going to do something up in this area, but I haven't decided what yet. So I'm going to move on to the next one, and then when I get them done, I'll go back and see if there's any other embellishments I want to add to any of them. So that's what I've been doing the last couple of days. If I can get out to get some Stitch Witchery, once my road is not flooded anymore. We're in Southwest Florida, and we've had monsoon rains for the last 2 days, and we've got another day coming. So by the end of the week, perhaps we'll dry out enough to get out and go shopping. Up until then, I'll just keep on crafting. Nice of you to stop by, and I'll be back again with the L and the L. See you later. Play nice.